The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Brissett to throw on first. This one complete to Devin Funchess. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Tee601 And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jameis to throw it. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Winston. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
And take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Play fake. Brissett. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Brissett on 3rd and 2. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down. Brissett on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Hines. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes... to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, 72 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Bite like I know with low.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Assuming he's running for 2 first couple plays and drop in.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Brissett. Flushed out right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They're going to try and throw. He's going to go deep for Funchess. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Oh, there's me. Oh, that is me, or me.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will make this a 19-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 38, Brissett eluding the pressure right. He's got it to Hilton. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Funchess has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Brissett. Complete to Hilton. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Vinatieri's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
53, check 53. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Final play of the half here. Winston looking for Perriman there. He's got him. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans
There's what's
there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
There's Kenny Moore now.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
206, 100 yards.
Down at about the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, Funches.
They go play action with Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he gets it to Funches complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Let's go, man.
This one to his tight end out on the right side.
So much goes into a successful play.
Let's go,
doesn't
man.
it?
Keep
How about
running that man.
play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Let's go, man.
On play action, Brissett. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Third and short yardage, Brissett. Ebron's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, 54 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Still in third. What's a turnover right here?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And he finds Howard complete. 10 yards there. The Buccaneer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is caught. One hand.
How is he still getting these when I'm playing over the fucking top?
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 47 yards. From the red zone now, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker.
As much football as we want, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Brissett to throw on first. And the catch by Hilton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. A first down throw for Brissett. Taken in by the tight end Doyle.
Got him.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. That is caught.
Got him.
10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Here's Brissett. And
Got
it's
him.
going to be caught. So they
Let's
do
go.
get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need
Oh, my God.
I
should have just tackled you, DJ. And he caught me on the wrong fucking dude.
68 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively.
Damn,
their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. Don't blitz, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive...
He's got a man, complete. There he goes, left side.
One play
and he
later.
takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
One play later.
Rodgers, 81 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT as this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. Working out of the gun, Winston. Able to get away.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taken down. Jabal sheared, wreaking the defensive havoc. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Switch gears.
Off the play fake, Winston.
Oh, yeah.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field.
And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
It's caught by Funchess. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. Play action now. Brissett. Funchess has it complete. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. And he fires one incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Here's Brissett. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Jason Pierre-Paul getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Brissett complete to Hilton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 14. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 14-yard touchdown as they are able to cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay,
come on.
Touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This will be taken short.
Let's go, boys.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This is Jones. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 83 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Go ahead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught by Howard. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now a play fake here on first down. Jason Pierre-Paul. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Brissett chasing Pierre-Paul. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys...
Damn, I caught a fucking L. That shit make me want to get off.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Play that same dude again. I ain't catching that yet. Got a different cover too for his bitch ass.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
What's up? Run that bitch up the middle.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On third down, it's Pollard. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On play action, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. Now Brissett on fourth down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And this was complete right side to Funches.
4 for 4, bitch ass nigga. Take your way to win.
For 19 yards. Brissett going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First down, Mack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Mike's 50. No gain on this defense, no gain. Mike 50.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, it's Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Third and long for Prescott.
Give me that shit.
Incomplete.
Give me that shit. I'm on that shit.
Coverage.
Not only was the call
Damn, he
spot
took
on,
my
how
fucking
about the
pick.
execution of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if
Give
there's
me
a
that
time
shit.
to force it, he felt like he needed
On
to make
that
a play,
shit.
right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third
That
down, you
fucking
got to try and
outroute,
find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yo, punt that shit and give it back to
So
me.
on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
What you want to do?
26-yard line.
Let me see if you in there fucking cover 2. If I see cover 2, I'm finna eat your ass up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings,
Let's
talking
go,
about
Ning.
taking an early advantage.
Let's go, Ning.
Being the road team, going up a score, that takes
Cover
the
two,
crowd out
I'm
of the
finna
game
eat
and puts
your
them down in the minds
ass
of their
up.
opponents.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On first down, it's Hines.
I'm about to eat your ass up. Cover 2, bitch. I'm the owner of cover 2.
Naeem Hines, 54
I run that
yards.
bitch.
And the
Not
Colts
you.
strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about
Smack
a
his
yard deep.
bitch ass.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
Don't let that
plays.
man get that.
Down 2 touchdowns
Don't let him
early,
get that.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Nothing.
And Brandon, every running back
Nothing.
wants to use their speed
Leonard.
in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop.
Leonard.
On that play, that didn't happen.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. This is Elliott.
Smack.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Smack.
2
Got my
minutes to play
cornerback coming to
first
smack.
half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll get into
Stop
the
playing
end
with me,
zone.
bro.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Stop playing with me, bro.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Smack.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
At the 37.
They'll run with Pollard.
Let's go.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throw that out right.
Now Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The fuck you thought it was?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the line. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, and all the way down to the 24-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Vinatieri's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
You about to quit. Come on, man. Quit, bro. Trying to play the whole game. 24-0. I'm trying to get that nigga that just beat.
Get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Come out there, cover 2, playboy. What's up, playboy?
The Colts come to the line,
About
ready
that
to
cover
start the
two,
next
play
drive. They're
wide.
not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3. Right?
Let's go, play ball.
Not one that I've ever met.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Brissett. He goes full extension. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Check 50. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Mack. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On third down, a run by Mack. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they
I'm going away.
The Dallas offense is set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kill.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense
Elliott
again
ain't
really
for you.
making things tough on him as
Elliott
they
ain't
for no
for
gain.
you. Elliott is not for you.
On 2nd down now.
Elliott is not for you. You don't know what to do.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
50. Watch the pass. Here we go. Echo. Mike's 50. Silver. Hey,
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense is going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Hey, 47.
Bleh.
I got you, son. Kill. Check three, check three.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Jason Garrett might be wanting to...
Bitch, quit. Quit. That's what I'm talking about. Quit, nigga. Quit, nigga. Quit, nigga. Quit, boy. Easy dub here. I need to go get my table so I can roll up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
All right, I'm back like I never left.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. So we're going to 54. Right here. I'm here all day.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Let's go.
That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 33 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, got to run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And With the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps
Let's go.
in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. We're going to spin.
Oh. Let's go.
No gain on the dump off, and it's third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times.
Let's go.
In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Bell. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll buy some time right. Caught here by Bell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes, flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh!
Got it over there. It's Michael Gallup.
Come on!
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
They got to leave. Here we go, 47. Mike 5-4. Get your swerve on. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Come on, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Here we go. Go to 54. Why in? Mike. Here we go. Going to 54. Why in? That's going to be a... We're going to 53. That's going to be a long day. 49. Swerve. 26.
Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup.
Oh, my God.
Catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boy.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
That's the shit that pisses me the fuck.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That shit pisses me the fuck off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
1 yard gain.
On second down, Pollard. An alley to run. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 60 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
He think that shit.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
He think that shit fucking work.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
All right. Quick scope. Can I get up?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, my God.
And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Pollard again. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
He's looking for that old play. Come on, man. I know exactly what you finna do. I'm finna dive right in that bitch.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Pick six.
I got one.
Pick six.
Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it.
Oh, my God.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, switch.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper.
Same ass shit.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Kill. 27. Gun. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And going deep for Hill. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Oh, my God.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on now is Kai Forbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jalen Smith in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ballgame. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
Come on,
and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Play that shit back, man. Come on, hurry up. He can't do shit but run.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Get beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's.
They gotta start giving
MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Sure, don't stop.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20.
I ain't gonna even bullshit from the jump.
at the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow. I got little lady. Drop deep.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Past the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D, let's go. Let's get there. Kill. 54, right there. 54, Mike. What do you think?
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, kill.
Keep it like that.
47.
They'll run with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cause they want no smoke on that fucking cover too. Gotta beat that shit all goddamn game.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I do. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out, might give her 1,000.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Chargers. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go!
Gordon got no ability to do it. I don't think he do. He hurt past season.
'54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Eckler.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Set 180! Block the team!
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon.
Oh, come on.
About 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. One man in the backfield. That's Gordon. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Badgley able to knock this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Where the fuck is Dorsey? Is he in the game?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hey, go 66.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
31's the mic.
To throw is Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
31's the mic. You better bring it. Shadow. 31's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
What the fuck?
31's the mic.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get? Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Sugar.
Now Brady. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
72.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, 66. Hey, high 7.
To throw, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And this is recovered by the Chargers. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Check 90. Round 80.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Hey, still orange.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw, Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
Yeah, they should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Rivers to throw it. It's complete to Watt. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
31's the mic. Let's go.
Hey, go 66.
31's the mic. Down to lose one.
Malcolm.
To throw again. Brady looks for White, but it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now Gordon on first down. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
180. Red Delta.
Hey, 25 to Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make our score 9-0. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it to James White. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Michelle going to try again. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good, and the lead is down to 2. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, set. 380.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Four down, four down. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, check it.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Excuse me. That Chiefs Cowboys down got me fucked up.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
31's the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back. 150.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Wait, set. 72. Hey, orbit.
31's the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 31's the mic.
I got him. Check it, reload.
Brady now on first down. It's complete. James White. And they're right past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, Alabama.
On first down, Michelle. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Ozzy.
31's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's crashing.
From the 38, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 27 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Left to right.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 40 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Rivers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage. Knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times and made a nice play.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, 38 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Patriots 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And they can't corral him. There he goes, Julian Edelman. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And that big fourth-quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for two? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now it's his carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Rivers on the money, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
54. Bravo. Check, watch 54.
Rivers hands off to Eckler, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
54. Mike 54.
Now Rivers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Badgley's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see when they decide.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And that one,
give me that shit.
It's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rivers here to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
I don't even know who draw quarters. Hey, Delta.
Get the ball.
Go Bandit.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got White here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. To throw is Brady.
Let's go.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I thought you could go on the field, but okay, I see you. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Delta.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
66. Hey, high 7.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Been up since 5. Get off, brush my teeth, wash my face, get back on.